Hey everybody, I just want to say hi from Ohio. It's a beautiful day. It really is. It's absolutely gorgeous, beautiful sunset. But I might just have something to say that will annoy a lot of people, and it usually does when you tell people the truth. Uh, you're just kind of finding a way to try to joke about it, but it's really when you get onto when you get onto anything really heavy, it's hard to not piss people off, not or whatever. And I never want to rub people the wrong way. And if I've ever told people in the past, it's always been out of good intentions to make people think beyond the standard mode of operation with the left versus right, men versus women, MGTOW versus feminists, and I got a new one, meat eaters versus vegans, which has been something I've delved into for quite a while. And I think that the problem is that vegans are telling the truth about the statistics about how many animals are harmed, you know, pointing out that they're sentient beings and that's not good enough, joking about it. And it's like, how do you get people to, you know, you know, without offending them? I guess you can. Like, I guess it's going to be offensive. Like, I really wish to do no harm in society. I live a peaceful life, not hurt animals, and let them live freely, and not base my eating habits versus on 5 minutes of pleasurable eating when I could just have, tofu that I flavor with something, or beans, or Mexican, or an Indian dish, or, just cereal. You could have you can have so many options, and there's so many vegan foods available in the mainstream markets now that I don't feel that there's an excuse. Like, for instance, I made a shepherd's pie the other day. It was wonderful. It was just like the real thing, even better because I know how to cook. Like, I'm a really good cook. I don't mean to brag. I'm not good at a lot of things, but I kind of, I'm a kind of a foodie, and I took these Beyond Burgers. I mixed up the meat, or you can make lentils with it, and you know, put the mashed taters on top. And I'm like, this is satisfying. And like, I didn't use real butter or real dairy. It's just all these things, and you try to tell people like, oh, you could veganize anything. You can make, not use eggs. You don't have to use butter. You don't have to use milk. Like, why use milk? There's like, milk is disgusting. Like, it's pretty flavorless, and you can get vanilla milk, almond milk, oatmeal milk now. And I don't see why they're just like almost out of just blatant I don't know, rebelliousness. If it's not even that, it's just like, why are vegans a laughing stock of the world? And we're just trying to, like, not harm people, man. I'm not saying that everything I do, obviously I smoke, everything I do is like fucking perfect or whatever, but like, when there's other options out there, there's really great recipes. I just made banana bread today and it was good. I used vegan chocolate. Yeah, I like to eat, okay? I'm not one of these skinny vegans, right? Like, I fucking eat a lot, right? So, I just really, and it had, chocolate and walnuts in it. And I'm like, this is delicious. You don't have to use milk. It's no joke. I don't understand the animosity towards, vegans just wanting to point out, animals are suffering. Why can't they just live on a farm and be happy and live their lives without being tormented and slaughtered and have their ears tagged and being put in cages. Like, would you want to be put in a fucking cage? Like, what if the aliens were real? Would you really want, ooh, how do we know that your meat's not tasty? And, take that as however you want. But, uh, here, people taste kind of like pork, like, what if we just started eating each other, like, for flavor? And some cannibals do. They really get addicted to human meat. I mean, and that's disgusting. Like, why can't you just eat fucking beans and peanut butter and vegan beer or whatever? There's a whole lot of ways to make things cruelty free, and it just seems like an excuse now. Like, and it feels like a fucking conspiracy because everywhere you go, and that's why I stopped doing DoorDash. Like, my conscience was really getting to me, and like, oh, I'm taking all this crappy food to a bunch of like really fat people, and I'm like, oh, whatever. I'm about body shaming or whatever. I body shame myself, so whatever. But yeah, like, if you're just being a big fat, fucker, maybe you should stop doing that and, like, eat right. I mean, you eat plants and vegetables and fruits. It's good for you. Like, it's just common sense, and it's almost like a conspiracy because the keto diet is a big thing. The carnist diet, Dr. Jordan Peterson promotes, and along with like so-called top cardiologist or what, let's get so counterintuitive when it clogs your arteries and everything, and it's just like there's just so many reasons to eat better. Like, you could really enjoy your food knowing that it's like guilt-free and you can eat it in abundance and it's causing less suffering. It's better for the climate. I mean, come on, what the fuck, man? So I don't know how to get to people without offending them. Like, it's like, I wasn't always fucking vegan. I was like, yeah, but do you like listen to new, like, I don't understand why people don't listen to new fucking information, like, oh, maybe this is maybe there's something to it and everything. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to fucking do. Like, I've been active in my community with this topic and stuff, and I don't think a lot of vegans are as pushy as me on social media about it, and they just, they're just vegan, and they, maybe they do some activism, but they're not really like loudmouth, and the loudmouth vegans annoy people. So, like, I don't know what to do. I'm at a loss. I'm trying. They're just trying to wake people up with this shit, because it, when billions of animals die every day, when you're talking about millions and millions upon millions, even in America, just all the fast food, just like how many seconds is this shit getting served up? And it's not in abundance. This is a sentient being, and they're being slaughtered terribly. And, with cows and pigs especially, and chickens, and it's like, fucking come on, man. This shit is satanic as fuck. Like, wake up, wake up. Like, look at the stats on it. I don't know, man. I don't know how we're gonna sustain the world with this type of consumption. I mean, do you like ever watch My 600-Pound Life with these fatties? Like, it's mostly they're eating like fucking sausage and eggs in abundance and ordering McDonald's and this shit's gotta stop. It's ridiculous. It's just, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not like exactly judging people, but come on, man. Like, I know what addiction's like. I used to like cheese. Now I realize how gross it is. I'm ashamed of how much dairy I used to eat. It was just fucking disgusting. And I'm not saying that, you know, I'm trying to make people feel guilty or ashamed or anything like that. I think that's just how they take it. I think they're gonna take it however they're gonna take it. But it's time to wake up. It's a new world, man. It's a new world order, man. It's it's like plane of existence is like pretty violent, and I think that's part of it. We're ingesting all that violence and torture, and it just spills over into other things. So, yeah, I don't know. I need some suggestions from credible vegans out there that do have a better influence. I don't have a lot of followers or influence, but it's something I'm gonna get into. It's really weighing on my conscience. Like if we could do something to cause less harm, I think that and just you know have a better society overall with less violence would be fucking optimal. So that's my thoughts for today. Thank you for listening. Okay.